Test 1, 2. Test, test. Is this thing recording? I hope so. Anyways, hello everyone. This is Omega Primus, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys a few of my screenshots that I captured on the PS5 console. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. A lot of these will definitely be from Spider-Man Miles Morales and the Spider-Man remastered video game. And some of these will not be safe for YouTube because a few screenshots I taken from Cyberpunk 2077, so I will quickly gloss over those for obvious reasons. But let's just jump right into it. So that's one of the recent ones I have taken from Elden Ring. I was just rotating the camera to get a good close-up of my character, and that's the armor I was wearing after I defeated, what's her name, Melania on my first playthrough, I believe. And I got her outfit, but I just decided to wear her helmet and wear the armor of, I think it was one of the, oh, I can't remember the name of them, Crucible Knights. It was definitely one of the Crucible Knights, something, Erdtree Crucible Knight or something like that. They had the gloves and boots of Malekith. And speaking of Malekith, there's another screenshot of him right there. This is just a random screenshot. Now here's a beautiful one I taken from the game. This is just after I completed my third playthrough, and I went back to Limgrave, and I just decided to stare up at the sky and stare up at the burning tree along with the two moons, or whatever that small round object is next to the moon. I just naturally assumed it was another moon, but yeah, I just thought it would make for a beautiful screenshot, so that's why I snapped this one. It would also make for a beautiful background for a desktop. And a few of these are just random clips that I will not show, but you might recognize them from the gameplay clips that I uploaded to YouTube. And here's just a random pose I was just doing with my character, just blocking with the, what was it called again? It was the Rivers of Blood Katana. That's right. I switch between so many different weapons in that game that it's hard to keep track of the names. So here's a moment where I completed Ronnie's questline, and you get the Moonlight Greatsword or something like that, which is not a bad sword to use, but it's not my preferred sword. So here's another random moment on my, I think this was during my second playthrough, where I just took a snapshot with one of the maidens in the game. Me grabbing the hand of another maiden. I cannot remember her name. I can never remember her name. I want to say it's I want to say it's no. Yeah, I'm forgetting. I want to say it's Michaela, but or America or something. I don't know. It's one of them. You don't really see her too often in the game. You see her a few times at the Sites of Grace for some, extended dialogue and at that one part to progress through the story, but you don't really see her too much in the game. Now here's a really cool snapshot I took of my character with the one weapon that you get after defeating the boss, the Elden Beast. But yeah, I just rotated the camera, got a nice side profile shot, and it came out pretty good. Here's when I became Elden Lord. This was my first playthrough that I completed, and that's the ending I went with. Me holding the weapons of Radahn, the swords of Radahn, which are good weapons to cheese with for certain enemies, but I would not recommend using them for the entire game. They're good for taking out birds, that's for sure. Those damn birds in that one area. All you have to do is activate the weapon arts with them. While you're dual wielding them, by the way, just tap L2. And once your character shouts and lets out that AoE, the area of effect damage, the purple effects. It will drop the birds instantly and just follow up with the regular or strong attack. That was at the Academy of something. I just forgot a lot of the names from this game. But yeah, as from the Academy, the Magic Academy. Now this is the armor I switched to. Whoops, that was a video clip. So I originally started out in a samurai armor because that's the class I started out with on my first playthrough. Then I was having trouble defeating a few of the bosses, so I was like, all right, let me go with some pieces of armor that has higher amount of defense, and I just came up with this funny looking armor or armor loadout set piece. And then after I defeated Melania, I went with that because I thought it looked cool. That was just right after I defeated her. I was doing a pose in front of the huge, whatever that is, that she left behind. Huge flower rot. And there she is right there. That was during the cutscene while she's transforming to her second phase. Just because I thought she looked really cool. And there she is again. Great boss design. But there's so many other bosses in Elden Ring that has really, really good designs. I thought they knocked it out of the park. Here's me posing with Radahn's sword in the capital city there. Yeah, so a few of these I'm going to skip. I don't think they're worth showing, but there's me wearing Radahn's armor. Actually, yeah, that was the armor I swapped to after my original samurai outfit. Because as soon as I got Radahn's outfit, I was like, whoa, this looks cool as hell. I'm going to be using this for a majority of my playthrough. And then I switched my loadout for something else, and then ultimately, after I defeated Melania, I got her helmet and switched to different pieces of armor. So there's Malekith during his cutscene when he's changing into his second phase. I thought he looked really badass. I was like, well, this is a great enemy design. That was one of the underground areas. I found all these ants, these giant ants. They were creeping me out. I was like, nope. Me posing on the cliff in front of the tree. Alright, a few clips that I saved on the system. Once again, I'm going to gloss over some of these because I don't think they're worth showing. Here's cool shots when I was fighting Estelle. I think this is the first Estelle battle. I don't think I took any snapshots of the second one. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. I got this one. The Turtle Pope. I was trying to ride that thing when I first found that character, that NPC or whatever in the game, but you're not allowed to jump on his back, which kind of sucks. Here's, I don't know why I have two of these, but I have two Radahn photos, which came out kind of blurry, because I think everything was in mid-motion while I was trying to take a snapshot. Let's see here. Now, here's another awesome one. So this one, what I did was I saved the clip of this moment, and then I was going through my saved clip and took a snapshot of this awesome moment where I was just riding on Torrent, the horse, alongside this giant four-winged dragon. And I just thought it just came out really awesome looking. I really loved the shot. Even though everything is not really in focus that well, but it's still a cool shot. And, oh, there's some other moments of that giant four-winged dragon. This when he formed a giant lightning sword, and he's... This is like the moment right before he killed me with it. I was like, yikes. And here's some beautiful screenshots. Just riding on torrent. This was during my first playthrough. Here's another beautiful one. Alright. And yeah, it's just gonna gloss over a few of these things because, you know, I don't want this video to go over 20 minutes long. I want this video to be at least under 20 minutes long. So, okay, few ones from Cyberpunk. I'll show this one, and I'll show this one, because I thought it was really cool. And one more I'll show, but I'm not gonna show any more. Well, maybe I'll show. Okay, I'll show this one because this one is funny. So what happened here is, after I obtained this vehicle from like a random street fight that I had to win to get that vehicle, I was just driving on the roads and I noticed a arcade shop with like open doors. I was like, oh, cool. I wonder if I could go in there. But then I thought, I wonder if I could go in there with the car. So I just rammed the car in the arcade shop, ran over that poor dude, and this camera angle was fixed at this weird angle, I guess. And I was like, you know what? This would make for a funny screenshot, so I saved it, and here it is. Yep, just another random funny moment in Cyberpunk 2077. It was hilarious. At least to me, it was. Let's see. That's when I found BB from Death Stranding. I was like, oh, cool. It's that BB character from that other video game, from the Kojima video game. I might as well take a screenshot of it. Alright, so here's a cool screenshot from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's definitely a very fun Marvel video game. Highly recommend it. I don't know if any other company can make a really good Guardians of the Galaxy video game as much as this company did. I forgot the name of the company, but it wasn't. No, I'm thinking of Square Enix. Square Enix published it, right? Well, anyways, my memory's a little bit foggy. I think I have the box by me, but no, it's going to take too much time to grab it and look at the box, so I'm just going to continue on because I don't want to waste more time. So, oh yeah, actually, there's a few funny ones, a few cool ones I want to show you from Guardians of the Galaxy. So, that was a really cool moment near the end of the game where Peter Quill was posing, or actually, he wasn't really posing, but he's grabbing his Walkman in front of Fing Fang Foom, and I thought it was a cool cinematic moment. Actually, this is during a cutscene part, but there was some quick time button event moments, I think. It's been a while, so I don't even know how I got that. And that's Adam Warlock, who actually is going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the movie. Looking forward to that. Wait, did I say Adam Warlock? Yes. Okay, that is Adam Warlock. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought I got his name wrong because I know he has his other evil persona, which is Magus. Yes, okay. So, this was when I was fighting Thanos, and I guess he just fell on top of another Thanos, and it it made for some very weird imagery. He looks like Goro from Mortal Kombat. And I don't even know how I got this shot during my Thanos battle. Another cool shot. Star-Lord next to Gamora battling Thanos there. And there's different frames in the game that you can select for photo mode. And I went with this comic book one. Now here's one that I got lucky getting this shot when I went into photo mode. Basically, it's Peter Quill holding up his Walkman to Thanos' ear. And look at Gamora's face. I really don't know. This was just like an incredibly lucky random moment during that playthrough. when I got this cool screenshot. And there's a comic book frame that I went with for that. Another shot that I don't even know how I got. There's Groot behind one of the enemies in the game. And I'm just going to quickly go through these. So, similar screenshot you saw previously, but in a different outfit. And I got Gamora and Drax in their classic outfits. Their classic iconic Marvel Comics outfits. Ruby Tuesday, I think her name is. I think. So this is when I found those weird little, elf people, whatever they are, in that cave. And this is a video that I put together and I uploaded it to my channel. But yeah, because I saw these guys. These guys were like jumping and disappearing right before I got close to them. So I was like, wait a minute, what if I just pause, go into photo mode, and kind of like zoom in on them? And there's another one I found in that same video, but yeah, not going to spend too much time on that. You can watch the video on my channel. Star-Lord. And I can't remember her name. I think it's like Lady Hellbender or something like that. Something close to that. So, a few Cyberpunk 2077 ones, which, here's a cool one I put together with this, like, random cyber lady. And I just put some of the tarot cards that you find in the game just around the image. And, oh, yeah, here's some cool ones I took from Cyberpunk. So, let's see, I think this one I really like a lot. And here's another one that's similar to it. And this was before the next-gen upgrade to the game. So basically, this is the PS4 version that I was taking snapshots of on the PS5. And yeah, I have a few from Ratchet and Clank. I took a few in-game screenshots. So most of these screenshots you're about to see are all in-game. Because I was just so blown away of how amazing this game looked on the PS5 console with the whole ray tracing and running on 60 FPS. I was like, wow, this game. So right there's Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank standing next to Jak and Daxter, and I forgot how I was able to get this shot. I think you're able to place Jak and Daxter there in photo mode. Or I think that's just like a statue you find in the game, but I think it has something to do in the photo mode options, where you could place Jak and Daxter there. That was during one of the cutscenes in the game, but it's actually really similar to the in-game graphics. And just a few more from Ratchet and Clank. Very fun action platformer game, or action-adventure game, but there was some platforming involved. Yep, all of these I took in-game screenshots. Except for that one. That one's part of a cutscene, I believe. But technically, I guess it counts because it's all running on the same engine, from what I assume. Alright, so that's enough from Ratchet and Clank, and this is from Returnal, I think. Yeah, it's during a creepy moment in Returnal where you are exploring her house in one of the biomes, and I think once you come downstairs, you just see an astronaut sitting at the kitchen table, and it creeped me the hell out. I need to finish that game, by the way. Here's a few from Control. This was during the time when it was free on PS Plus, and I downloaded it and played through it, and I really didn't know what to think of that game. I was like, it's whatever. It didn't really leave a lasting impression on me. And here is some screenshots from the Demon Souls remake. This game looks incredible on PS5. I think it's made by Bluepoint. And this is when I defeated the final boss in Demon Souls. I was like, yes! Yes, I did it! And that's a random screenshot of Resident Evil 8 demo when it was called Maiden. Let's see, so yeah, here's some more from Demon Souls. Now, I did take a few funny ones that you'll see later. And I did give you guys a heads up, you will see a lot of Spider-Man ones. So these are from Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's a cool one I took. That was part of a cutscene, I believe. That, I don't even know if that was a cutscene or like in-game battle. I did take a really cool one right there. I don't even know how I got that shot, but there it is. And oh no, I'm over the 20-minute mark already. Crap. Crap, I was trying to keep this under 20 minutes long. Maybe I can push for 25, 30 minutes? Yeah, I don't even know how I got this. But it's during the beginning parts of the Spider-Man Miles Morales video game. Yeah, I took a lot of screenshots because I was just impressed of how great this game looked on PS5. Yeah, more Demon Souls. Cyborg Spider-Man. Yeah, because I think I took a screenshot of this because I was just so impressed by the amount of details that you can see in the suit. And that's from the Spider-Man remastered video game for PS5, by the way. And there was me during one of the in-game sections, just messing around with the Punk Spider-Man, or Spider-Punk. There's Spider-Man along with Silver Sable with that awesome cyborg suit, which I do actually have a action figure of, and I think that version of Spider-Man was used in the 90s Spider-Man animated series. It was one of the Clone Saga episodes where Spider-Man is teaming up with all these different Spider-Man clones from different dimensions. I think it had something to do with Madam Web. I'm gonna have to watch that episode again. There's Black Cat. Here's one I got of Peter Parker. That's, I think, I can't remember. I think that was part of the DLC for Spider-Man Remastered. And I was just perched up on this building, and I was like, "Wow, this is pretty cool." You know, you don't actually get to have that opportunity to play as Peter Parker outside of the costume too often, so I might as well take a screenshot. And there it is. Spider-Man versus Hammerhead. That weird Tron-like suit. Spider-Man and Black Cat. And I took this screenshot of this because I thought it looked adorable with Black Cat on Spider-Man's back like that. And that was during an in-game moment there, battling some enemies. Once again, Spider-Man and Black Cat. And that's just Black Cat right there. Alright, so a few Cyberpunk ones that I need to gloss over there. Okay, back to Spider-Man. There we go. So there's Spider-Man in... which one was this? I think it's 2099, but it's like a different version of the 2099 suit. I think. Yeah, and there's Scorpion in the background there. That was my favorite costume for a while playing that game. I really like the look of that costume. And that's another in-game moment when I was battling Vulture and Electro. Don't know how I got that shot, but it was pretty dope. Taskmaster. More Spider-Man in different outfits. And that's a cool one of Tom Holland's, I think it was his No Way Home outfit. Uh, no. It was Far From Home. It was, yeah, the Far From Home outfit. There's the Spider-Man Noir outfit. That's when I found Hideo Kojima in Cyberpunk 2077. I was like, whoa, he's in this game. That's cool. And more Cyberpunk ones that I don't really care much to show those. And I took a screenshot of this because I thought it would make an awesome tattoo. I do not have a tattoo of that image, by the way, but I was just thinking, you know what, that would make for a pretty cool tattoo. All right, let me get back to Spider-Man. There we go. So there's the Iron Spider-Man outfit that he gets in Infinity War, I believe. That's the first time we see him in that outfit. There's a really cool one of his Homecoming outfit, I believe. Spider-Man. That's the Sam Raimi outfit, or the Tobey Maguire outfit. Another cool one is Spider-Man hanging out in Black Cat's lair. And now you're going to see a mixture of maybe Demon Souls and Spider-Man screenshots here. So this one I really like because it looks almost photorealistic. And once again, this is from the Spider-Man remastered version running on PS5. Just got a picture of the Tom Holland Spider-Man suit from Homecoming, I believe. And I think he wore that in... I want to say he wore that in Civil War, but I think he mostly wore that in Homecoming. Spider-Man battling some thugs. Back to Demon Souls Remake. Back to Spider-Man Remastered. So like I said, you're going to see a mixture of the two, Demon Souls and Spider-Man. So this guy is like I guess some kind of like secret Easter egg. If you like go out in the water on one of the boats and you take a look at one of the people on the boats and they're like low res and they look like weird polygon. They look creepy, but they have a message on the front of them that says, "Did you miss us?" And Spider-Man and MJ. Spider-Man Upside Down. Spider-Man versus the Shocker. Some more Spider-Man ones of the Sam Raimi suit. That I don't even know why I saved that one. But here's a cool one. Now this one is a favorite one of mine that I snapped in the game. It looked so good. So good. I was like, wow, this moment, this character design, the costume, everything, it just looks great running with these graphics. And rest in peace, Stan Lee. This was taken from the Spider-Man video game, or Spider-Man Remastered video game. This is a close-up I took of the Sam Raimi suit, because I was just blown away of how great he looked in the remastered version. Radio City. Radio Goo Goo. Radio Gaga. So now, these are a few screenshots of me just messing around in Demon Souls back when I first played it on the PS5. I was just going crazy with the screenshots because I was like, wow, this game looks amazing! And that's from Astro's Playroom. That was a reference to Demon Souls video game. So if I swap between both photos, you can, yeah, you can pretty much spot the reference they were trying to make in that game. That's when I found the Crash Bandicoot reference in Astro's Playroom. Now here's a funny moment in Demon Souls remake when all these enemies were in a funny pose, and I never seen them like that before. Because usually when I go down to that area, they kind of get aggro and they kind of all attack me. So they were just all in this weird pose, and I just put my character in like a shrugging pose, like what I don't even know right now. But yeah, it was a funny moment. Pyramid Head reference to Silent Hill in Astro's Playroom. And, oh! Final Fantasy VII reference with Cloud's giant sword there. And, yeah, if you could tell, I really like that Sam Raimi suit. I was taking so many photos in that game of it. Now, this was when I was fighting Kingpin in the classic suit. Alright, and there's, that's from Spider-Man, Miles Morales. After you unlock the, what's his name? Spider Cat. Forgot the damn Spider Cat's name. I think they actually do call him Spider Cat, but, yeah. Some random cute moments with the cat that was just taking around the city. And that was actually an in-game moment right there. That was actually not part of a cutscene. Or, yeah, I guess you could just call him Spider-Man. That's after I unlocked, or, well, yeah, actually, no, this is from the very, very end of the game, after you beat the game, but, that suit, though, I actually like that suit for Miles Morales, which a lot of people did not like that suit. And that's the Prowler, me posing with random citizens in New York City, the Black Lives Matter suit. You get that suit after you find that mural in that one section there. And you actually get a suit similar to the Prowler, where it actually has green and purple colors on it. And this was just a random moment after I beat up some thugs in at a 24/7 store somewhere. This suit, I forgot how I acquired this suit. I think you have to do a few side missions for the Prowler, and you get to unlock that suit. But yeah, I fell in love with that suit, but other people who I watched play this game, they really did not like that suit. But I liked it. Yeah, I thought it looked really dope. And there's going to be plenty more random Miles Morales shots here. Spider-Man, or yeah, Miles Morales and Prowler again. Miles Morales with one of the hoodie outfits. There's another hoodie outfit right there that I took. That was in-game. Another in-game shot. Another in-game shot. Really love this one. And I don't even remember how I got this shot. Just this is from the Demon Souls remake on PS5. And I just messing around and gave one of those damn annoying skeletons a falcon punch to the back of the skull. And I was like, yes! Feel my wrath! But yeah, I fell in love with how great this game looked, because Bluepoint did a great job making this game look impressive on the PS5, that's for sure. Resident Evil 1 reference in the Astro Playroom video game. PlayStation reference to the old CRTVs and, you know, PS1 console. It was a cute, adorable game. I like the final boss battle in it, where you had to fight the giant T-Rex. And then it just gets even crazier after you think you beat it. Oh no, they just had to turn it up to 100 and say, here, we're just going to make it even more crazy. So here's a photo of Miles Morales staring out at the Avengers Tower. Another in-game screenshot that I took in mid-battle. Here's a random jewelry store that I found in the city, and you actually get to go inside it and look around. And I just decided to pose next to the Christmas tree. So here's some cool upside down shots of Miles Morales in Times Square. And I really like that outfit. I was using that outfit for a while when I played Spider-Man Miles Morales. Really not a bad looking outfit. And more in-game screenshots. Yeah, that one I really like too. Where he's just shooting out his webs. And that was actually an in-game screenshot, because I was like, I wonder if you could actually see him shooting out his webs. And I just went to photo mode and zoomed in, and I was like, holy shit, you could actually see it. This is awesome. Another great shot that I took. Another one of my favorite suits in the game is the black, white, and red outfit. Another one that a lot of people didn't really like, but I really dig it a lot. And this was during the beginning moments of the game. We're battling a bunch of these enemies on the bridge. And, you know, a lot of this stuff you really don't really notice while you're playing the game until you actually go into photo mode and zoom in and see, you know, all these different animations just, you know, stuck in a static pose for the photo mode. But yeah, a lot of the stuff you don't really notice mid-battle until you actually pause what's going on and take a really close look at things, and you're like, wow, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Well, you know, to be fair, that was part of one of the cutscenes, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of great in-game moments that I like to observe every now and then once I activate photo mode. There's Miles Morales standing in front of a inflated snowman. And this is when I was just messing around, doing poses in one of the stores. And that's me swinging in front of the Avengers Tower. If you couldn't tell, I really love that outfit a lot. And that's the last one, I think. Yep. That's the last screenshot I had to show. There's pretty much a Devil May Cry reference. One of the Astrobots is dressed as Dante from Devil May Cry. So yeah, that's pretty much most of the screenshots I wanted to show. Of course, I did not go through every single one of them, but I just wanted to show you some of my favorite ones. And of course, I had to skip over a few for obvious reasons. But I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my screenshots, because I figured, well, you know, barely anyone's going to see these except for me, or, you know, unless I upload these to, like, my Twitter account. But even then, like, very few people will see them on my Twitter, so I figure, well, yeah, might as well do a YouTube about it. And, you know, whoever comes across this video will see all these different screenshots I took on the PS5 system. Holy crap, I went on for 40 minutes. I'm so sorry. This was supposed to be at least under 20 minutes long, and this went way longer than expected, so I deeply apologize. But anyways, thanks for viewing my screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. This is definitely a different type of video I've done, but hey, It's out of the ordinary. And sometimes out of the ordinary is pretty cool. Later. Stay awesome.